It's Ash from Super Videos back for another trailer breakdown for Fear the Walking Dead. This is going to be my trailer breakdown for Season 5, Episode 7, which is going to be called Still Standing. So first we have this shot of Morgan looking at a walker behind a window. I think this is the exact same walker that they saw earlier on in the season, and I believe this is probably one of the kids' parents, and of course they have been contaminated and they died. Now in the background, Morgan is heard saying, "We're gonna do what we came here to do," which kind of connects. They came here to help people and they will help the kids. Then we have this shot of Alicia. This is taken exactly from where we left off in the last episode, where Alicia was faced with the roadblock walkers and she said, "I'm going in." Then we have this shot of more walkers. Again, these are in the same exact area, I think, where Alicia has gone to. Then we have this shot of the aftermath of the air balloon that Charlie and Strand were on crashing. So of course we do see they're there. The propeller is also there. That's what they were trying to get to the others in the first place. But of course the walkers are there and they're going to make things very difficult for them. In the background, Victor is heard saying, "We need to make a hasty retreat." Maybe at this point he realized that they left the propeller and they're going to go back and grab it. That kind of connects to this shot here where they are dragging something in the propeller, which we can see here. And then here we have someone, maybe Charlie, pulling up the air balloon so that it stops the walkers from approaching. And maybe this is their plan to try to find some sort of buffer zone between them and the walkers to retreat the propeller. Then we have this shot, which is very badass, of Alicia pointing her weapon at Max, which we see here. So it seems like maybe Alicia's plan is not to just get the kids to listen to her. She's gonna force them. Maybe that's her game plan at this point. Because she knows they're not gonna listen to her, she's gonna force them because she knows what's best for them. And obviously we do see walkers in the background. They're the same exact walkers that were attached and they're part of the roadblocks. Then we see this shot of Grace with the generator. She's near the nuclear plant. Of course, she did say the second reactor might melt. So this is part of that. And she's trying to get everything sorted out. Here we have June talking through the radio, most likely talking to John and Dwight, telling them the second reactor, it might melt down. So she's basically asking them to come back as soon as possible because they need to get out of there. Then we have this shot of Luciana, June, and someone else. They are pulling this bucket under the plane and it's leaking. So maybe it's leaking fuel, which connects to this shot. The fuel is going down. So whatever damage has been done to the plane, it's leaking and they're losing fuel. And of course they can't afford to lose fuel. They need the fuel, so they're gonna try to put the bucket under it so they can gather the fuel and use it again. Maybe somehow fix the part that's broken under the plane so that it doesn't leak the fuel anymore. Then we have this shot inside the cockpit of the plane. Then this shot of John talking to Dwight, telling him, "I think I may have got us into some trouble." This could be right after June tells them about the second reactor melting. But this could also be not only related to what June talked about, but also it could be about the note that John didn't tell Dwight about. So maybe some time has passed and maybe John is telling Dwight about it and finally coming clean. And maybe it's his way to finally get Dwight to come with them and to get out of there. So maybe because Dwight still has hope that Cherry is there, the last place they found, he's gonna want to stay there. And he's not gonna want to leave, even though it's dangerous, even though June told them that they need to leave. So maybe John sees no other choice but to come clean, tell Dwight the truth about the note. Then we have this shot of the walkers approaching the kids, and he says, "Hang on." And they seem to be running towards the gate and trying to close the gate on the walkers, which is the same exact gate that we see here. Some walkers seem to have been able to get through. Then we have this shot of someone, maybe June, fixing the plane. Then we have this shot of Grace banging on the generator. So we do know that she took the generator there for some purpose to stop the second reactor from melting or to buy them some time for that. And maybe it doesn't work, and maybe that's what got Grace so pissed off. So we see her slamming on the generator. Then we have this shot of Alicia killing some walkers that are getting through the gate. This is the same exact gate that we saw earlier on in the trailer. Then we see this shot of Morgan. He's inside the contaminated zone at this point, and the trailer ends with this shot of the kids walking away. But that's basically it for this trailer breakdown. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time for another super video. If you like what you see, press like, subscribe for more content, and press the bell button to receive notifications for daily uploads.